From memory comes great power, the power to protect entire worlds. With this power, and you, Mog, we should be able to save this world. You can count on me, Kupo. I shall lead our heroes, to the Torsion's epicenter. Together, we will eradicate the threat and bring whoever is responsible for this madness to justice. It will not be nearly so easy as you think. The heroes you speak of are scattered across realms, each looking to fulfill their own destinies. Don't you worry, Kupo. I've got it covered. I've already found 4 warriors willing to fight for our cause. I see them now, the mighty warrior of light. A young boy who harbors tremendous magical powers. A man who loves for his family surpasses all. And a young girl who has grown into herself during a time of war. And that makes 4, Kupo. Indeed, it seems you are more than equal to the task. Time, however, is not on your side. Even as we speak, the Torsions continue to spread and evolve at an unprecedented rate. Which is precisely why I must leave, Kupo. Before I go, though, I have one question. What of Master Spiritus? What of him? You know he is plotting something, Kupo. Should we not move to stop him? Or do you not trust me enough to tell me, Kupo? He and I, we are as day and night, eternally divorced. But he is none of your concern. What if our methods of dealing with such an issue are to collide with his plans? I trust that your warriors will find a way to overcome any problems that may arise. They will be guided by the light, after all. Very well, Kupo. Now I really must get going. Already, another torsion has opened. Go forth and see that the world is not met with destruction. Leave it to me, Kupo. Those black portals are the torsions. These torsions destroy even the cycle of battle. I only hope that it is not too late. If the world were to fall to ruin, that would mean I would have failed as a protector and god. This is Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, guys. I'm going to go through the characters that are probably for the first chapter. Yeah, looks like to be that way. You get them as you do missions for this. This is Malavar TC1 starting off on the English version on its release. I would say the best character in the release of the game right now is Bartz. So as soon as you get him, build him up. There are going to be characters that come out later that will be much better. I've done a unit tier guide up to, I think, like level or chapter 8. It was a while ago for the Japanese version, but that's still available, the Japanese version. I believe it's on chapter 10 now. I hope you guys, while you're here, like and subscribe. And I will do a little bit of the first chapter, but I've done the full chapter in the Japanese version. I'll do a little bit of the chapter, and I will do a draw guide afterwards. Allow me to teach you the basics to get 10,000 gems. Tap on the arrow, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now this little quest area, this is where all the chapters are going to show up. There will also be a little area. Well, you can't really get to the main map right now. This is actually just chapter 1. The main map area, though, has other places than just chapter 1. It actually has where the events are as well. It looks like we're going a little bit into the tutorial, which, oh, here we have Spiritus' realm, and it looks like Garland's here. Pathetic. With you out of the way, the light shall soon succumb to darkness. Then there will be no stopping me. Now be gone from this world. There are enemies that join your team later on in events and stuff like that. Like you'll be able to get Sephiroth and Seymour and stuff like that. Are you alright? Now they probably came through one of those black portal torsion things. It looks like it's missing now. But those things are, you're supposed to be closing them throughout the game. Where am I? Monsters! Over there! You'll probably go into a basic battle going on. Oh, those little dot things, those are just conversations. And you get gems just for conversations. But you also get gems from levels by beating them. And if you do certain things in the level, like if you don't, any of your characters don't die, stuff like that. And obviously the release of this game was also to coincide with Dissidia and T we see up there. And the Japanese version, it's been out for like a year. But yeah, finish the first chapter, get those 10,000 gems. I would suggest don't use your gems on weapons just yet, because there's a black portal over on the right hand side there, you see that? I would suggest not using your gems until it looks like clear without any KOs, inflict one or more break, clear within 15 turns. That's all great, and that's how you get all the gems for the area. Wait until there are events with weapons for particular characters that are the best in the game, because the game gives a lot of gems. A goblin, allow me to handle this. Koopa, let me teach you how to fight. So the brave attack attacks the white like shield above their heads. When that goes down to 0, they get broken, and then you can do the HP attack depending on how much white damage you have right there. So you have 281 out of 475. If I could do another brave attack, I would, to break the character, but it wants me to just do the HP attack, so I can't really take the option. But see, breaking right there, and if you break, it will give you a huge gain. It doesn't necessarily max it all the way, but since this is so low level right now, it's gonna max it. But the thing is, like, you want to always break all the time that you can, because that's at least the basic, right? Sometimes you want to build up until you break the character, but for the most part, break bosses. Break bosses often, because bosses have the ability to just wail on you. And the higher level you go, the more that you want to have those bosses not have a turn. The more you break them, the more that you use your summons, and you'll get summons later on, the more often you want to break them so they don't have a chance to live, right? Yeah. Oh, and retargeting, you just have to click on the enemy. So, let's break this one as well, because it will bring up all of the characters to max. And then if you have that going on, like this goblin's gonna get an attack, but as long as he doesn't attack Rem there, it's fine. They can break you if your white number is close to 0. So keep that in mind. Like, you can get knocked out and lose your space and turn and stuff like that. Looks like we've got all the gems. Wonderful. Clearing it the first time gives you gems as well. But there are going to be a lot of people like, oh, should I use my gems on these weapons or stuff like that? Don't. Like, wait for summon tickets to get, like, at least initial weapon and stuff like that. But these weapons are nothing, and you're going to get, like, so many better options. Wait until the weapon, I don't think we can't draw yet. So, once we are able to draw, I will show you a few things there as well. I'll do actually a separate video for that, because I don't want to spend too much on one chapter, since I've already done it all before, and you guys will be able to see the story as it goes along. But once you finish chapter 1, you get those 10,000 gems. Do not spend them right away. You'll be able to read this story. I've already gone through this story, so I kind of know what's going on here in the Japanese version. So they're pretty much trying to close these torsions, I guess, in the English version. The black portals, the ones that are like where all this darkness come through. They really don't know the plans at this point, but as you go through the story, you'll get more of that. This has been Malavar TC1. I hope you like and subscribe, and check back later. I will do another video about more tips in the English version of Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. I would do more of like showing off the characters slots, but I can't really do that yet, and collecting characters and stuff like that. Anyways, thanks.